Our goal is to evangelize the world in our generation. January 2012, a team of Korean pastors visited Miami, Florida for the first time. They knew no one who could aid them, but they were certain they would meet the person that will evangelize the United States. In order to find this person, the team evangelized in the city's key sectors. Various attempts were made in order to find this person. The team visited hospitals and universities, sent letters to CEOs, and tried communicating with people spending their retirements in the city. As the pastors evangelized, they became aware of the overwhelming number of Latin American people inhabiting Miami. The most numerous nationality among them is Cuba, of which there are approximately 1 million people. This fact led the team to look for a Cuban town or church. The Korean pastors later met a pastor called Erwin Cardona through a missions organization devoted to helping Cubans. Pastor Cardona listened closely when the Korean team spoke about the gospel and evangelism of the Bible. After scrutinizing the content of the message, Pastor Cardona invited the Korean team to his church regularly. We visited Pastor Cardona's church 5 times over the course of 2 years in order to aid them. We paid all our expenses during this time. Members of this church were afraid to even give out a single evangelism tract, but throughout this time, they grew spiritually to the point that they had become full-fledged evangelists. After witnessing this change, Pastor Cardona told us the following: 3 things impressed me: the gospel that states Jesus is the Christ, the evangelism according to the Bible, and your willingness to serve others at your own expense. He then introduced us to pastors from other countries. God opened the doors to other countries from this point on, and is even now fulfilling world evangelization at an unimaginable speed. First, God led us to Mexico and Guatemala through Pastor Cardona. Once in Guatemala, God led us to Nicaragua, El Salvador, Costa Rica, Belize, and Honduras. People in El Salvador opened the door to Colombia, and later Colombia guided us to Panama and Venezuela. We went to Cuba through a missions organization in Miami. We also met people who introduced us to pastors in Brazil, Argentina, and Chile. In South America, God allowed us to meet people from Bolivia and Pakistan, Asia, and Europe.